a lot of time this morning getting together with the coaching staff and really talking about being focused this afternoon. Czech Republic being the toughest team that we're expecting to play in the tournament series. So this morning's game we're expecting is going to be a nice competition for the United States. As action just gets underway here now. Couple of few notes here for everybody if you didn't catch some of our prior broadcasts. The rink here in Crimmitschau, Germany is actually an outdoor rink. It's just a covered rink. It's about 70 degrees here in Crimmitschau today. Partly cloudy skies. And as you can see as you watch the video periodically on the far end of the arena, we have the great outdoors right up against the backside of the arena. So a fantastic venue for our competition, and our hosts here in Crimmitschau have just been fantastic. So as we're ready to drop the puck, United States versus Czech Republic, and we're underway in the first period action. Fellows brings it in for the United States. This line doing an exceptional job. Waite tries to get it out to Nierum. Nierum not able to get a stick on it. Dumps it deep in. They keep it tight. Czech Republic doing a nice job defensively right out of the blocks. Waite still battling. On the far side, you can see the physical play already. Nierum gets a stick on it. Czech Republic sets up, and away we go. Neutral ice. Dashke dumps it deep to Waite. Waite takes a shot. Save for the Czech Republic. So we have our first shot on goal with 19:15 left to play in the first period. We had a chance to talk to the coaching staff a little bit about what they're going to be focused on today. Obviously, making sure that they keep a tight eye on the little things. They've been playing very, very nicely. Obviously, watch the shorthanded side of things. As well, the special teams action is something that the coaches have been very keen on throughout the course of the tournament. So Waite in the box for a 2-minute penalty, and we are going shorthanded. So 2 minutes for slashing to Eric Waite. Less than 19 minutes here. A minute 40 left in the power play. Got a shot there. Edquist took the shot. Had a chance to knock it away. Czech Republic controlling the puck nicely. Another shot into Edquist. Edquist with a skate save. And the Czech Republic set up again, but broken up there by Kopeka. And that's going to be a holding call on Czechoslovakia. So that's going to even things up a little bit here. A minute 9 left on the power play as it was. So we'll get about a even strength action here for about the next minute, and then approximately a minute for the U.S. on a power play as well. Tufte on the draw, wins it, pulls it back. Rossini with a shot. Knocked away by Czechoslovakia. And another penalty being called right out of the block. So a hooking call. Unfortunately, the United States going to be going shorthanded again. So 4 on 3, 12 seconds were knocked off of that even strength play. Minute 48 left on that. 57 seconds left for Waite, and now 2 minutes for Tufte on that hooking call. 18-12 left in first period action. Bellows on the draw. Here comes Bellows. Takes it out of the zone, knocks it deep, and Czechoslovakia on the chase. Bellows delivering a heck of a hit there up along the near side. This is going to be a physical game today. Shot. Edquist grabs it, held tight, and stoppage of play. 32 seconds left on the penalty to wait. Bellows again on the draw. Dumped deep by Kierstead. Kierstead having a heck of a game yesterday against the Swiss. Up top for the Czechs. Passing it across. The U.S. trying to shut things down as best they can. 5 seconds left on the penalty to wait. And that clears the zone by Farmer. That'll be dumping off the first penalty to wait. So it is now even strength for the next 45 seconds. And shot save by Edquist. And we're back underway. Matson bringing it around the far side. Dashke trying to hold on to it, see if he can get a shot off. Not able to do so. Czechs pick it up and bring it back to neutral ice. Matson to the Czechs. Czechs at neutral. And that's going to be the end of the first penalty, or the even strength. And now we got a power play, and that is back to 5-on-5 hockey here in the first period. 16:09 left to play in the first period. All right, another penalty there. Here's the call on Gerlach. So 2 minutes for slashing on Gerlach. So again, the U.S. going shorthanded. These referees today are clearly keeping a close eye on the game. This expected to be a fairly physical game. The Czech team has some decent size to it, as does the U.S. team, quite frankly. And that out of play. Minute 23 left on the power play. Yamamoto on the draw. Yamamoto, yesterday's player of the game, with an outstanding performance yesterday. Lots of hustle by Yamamoto in that entire line. Farmer with a hit up against the boards. Rossini getting the stick on it, tries to get it out. Picked off by the Czechs. Czechs trying to set back up again for a shot. 48 seconds left on the power play. A little over and back there for the Czechs. Trying to for a shooting lane. Sendin stops the puck and dumps it deep in the zone. Nice play for this group. Line change for the United States. 30 seconds left on the power play. Again, this is going to be one of the focus areas for the coaches. They were clear. special teams needing to perform today in this area. Nearham with the puck, drops it over to Bellows. Bellows trying to take a shot, tipped away, and that one is very deep. I think that crossed the 405 line. Okay, and here we go again. Matson. Dumped deep in the United States zone. So we're back to even strength play. Dashke up. And here comes the Czech Republic. Heck of a shot by getting there. Just changing the dimension of that play for the Czechs. Here comes Farmer. Drops it in. Czechs pick it up, try to get it out of the zone. Southers gets a stick on it, able to keep it in. Dashke tries to get it down again to Southers, but picked off by the Czechs and knocked back to neutral ice. Dashke, Matson, Southers. Farmer waiting for Southers to get back, gets across the line, takes a shoot save for the Czechs along the near side. Here's Tufte battling tight with Kopeka. Crone pushes it back. Kierstead gets a stick on it, knocks it deep back to Tufte. To Kierstead and back to Crone. This team's cycling well. To Kopeka, Czechs get a stick on it, knocks it high and away. And they get it pulled out of the zone. That will be offsides. Crone was deep in the in the Czech zone there as play was out at neutral ice and was racing back to the blue line, but not able to get there before the puck made its way back into the Czech zone. And as a result, we're set. Here comes Waite, bringing it across, looking for Nearham. Nearham trying to get a stick on it and tip it in. Not able to do so. Up high. McInnes with a shot. Goes a little bit high. Nearham, the captain of this team, grabs the puck. Up to Rossini. Rossini dumps it deep. Chased by the team. Waite, Bellows. And Nearham to Bellows. Bellows with a shot saved by the Czechs. Nearham again trying to get a stick on it right out in front of the net, not able to do so. So that one went wide deep into the zone. And here comes Nearham again, tries to dump it over to Bellows. The Czechs pick it up, bring it back to neutral ice, and they've got a man looking for a player, but broken up by McInnes. Here comes Waite, brings it into the zone, Czechs knock it back. It's a little extracurricular activity here along this close side. The U.S. is going to be going on its first power play of the day. Again, this special teams are going to be a key focus, this being our first opportunity at a goal from a power play standpoint. Yamamoto with the draw, knocks it close. Czech goalie picks it up right away. Gerlach, Yamamoto, Senden out for this power play right now. Daschke holds it in. Senden grabs the puck. Back over to Daschke. Daschke looking. Back to Senden. Senden looks. Back to Daschke. Down deep. Picked off by the Czechs. Hand pass out front. Farmer picks it up. Yamamoto goes deep to Gerlach. Gerlach takes a shot save. Yamamoto back to Gerlach. Down. Senden tries to get a stick out of it, pulls it out of the air. Not able to get the shot off. Check against the near side was by Senden, and the Czechs knock it out of the zone. Here comes the U.S. again. Yamamoto waiting right at the blue line. Here comes Senden with a shot, and grabbed by the Czech goalie. Nice performance by our first group there out for this penalty kill. Here comes Tufte, Kopeka, and Krohn. Krohn looking at on the draw here. We got Peak in the background and Kierstead for the U.S. 1:10 left on the power play for the United States. Over to Peak. Peak tries to hold it in. The Czechs pick it off and knock it out of the zone. U.S. picks it up. Play bobbles around in the neutral ice zone. Little physical play along the U.S. bench there. All right, it sounds like we had kind of gone off the air for just a second. On our side, it actually never showed that it went off, so we are dealing with some long hops associated with getting this back to the U.S., so somewhere in there it obviously must have dropped away, so we're happy to have you back on the broadcast. With 25 seconds left on the power play, the U.S. tries to bring it into the Czech zone, and is offsides. .16 seconds left on the power play for the United States. Southers tries to get a stick on it, bring it into the zone. Czechs pull it away and knock it deep again. That'll be pretty much melt away the rest of this power play for the U.S. So far no goal, 0-0 against the Czech Republic. 2 power plays for the Czechs, no score, and 1 power play for the U.S. and no score. So obviously tight battles here. McInnes tries to get a shot off there earlier. Broken up, so you can definitely see the Czech team focused on some pretty tight defense. Matson on the draw. Gettinger up top to Farmer. Farmer tries to bring it in deep. Nearly knocked out of the zone and held tight by Daschke. Here comes Southers. Southers tries to get it over to Daschke, not able to do so. It's picked off by the Czechs, and they're bringing it into the U.S. zone. Tight coverage there by Farmer and Southers. U.S. grab the puck, and the Czechs pick it off. Nearly got a chance to get a shot off. Traffic stopped that action, and the U.S., I think, getting away with one there. Obviously, the defensive side of things broke down a little bit, but we're able to get a little bit working on their side. So here come the Czechs again, try to get a shot off. Knocked away by the U.S. Bellows behind the net. Southers tries to get a stick on it, knock it out, not able to do so. The U.S. looking for icing right now, I think. Here comes Bellows. Southers stops up short. Bellows tries to make his way in. Shot save. Picked up by the Czechs. And I think the U.S. got away with a little bit of an offsides there as Neerum was in the zone the entire time, but over and back, and we'll just kind of close our eyes and go from there. Here come the Czechs. Bellows and Kierstead over in the corner battling. Here comes Neerum into the zone, brings it up high. Peak couldn't hold it in the zone. Here come the Czechs. Nearly get an odd man rush, but Peak able to make that stop. Another shot by the Czechs. And the U.S. scrambling. Edke with a nice block there, able to keep it out of the net. Huge check there on Waite. And a little discussion about where the best place to have morning coffee is going on. Czechs must be Starbucks fans, and Team USA must be Caribou fans or something of that nature, and obviously got in a fight over which one happened to be best. 6:48 left in first period action, 0-0. The United States versus the Czech Republic. On the draw was Gerlach. Senden knocks it into the zone, quickly bounced back by the Czechs. Back deep into the U.S. zone. McInnes picks it up behind the net, tries to set up. A lot of pressure by the Czechs, out to Senden. Senden tries to get a stick on it, couldn't. Czechs pick it up, shot saved by Edquist. And Yamamoto battles. And here comes Senden into the zone. Gerlach battling tight on the far side there. McInnes chasing the puck, tries to keep it in. And that puck's going to be out of play. 6 minutes left in first period action. Interestingly enough, did receive some feedback from some other folks back in the U.S., and a number of folks were not ever offline. So the discrepancies that we're seeing in terms of some of the breakdowns must be appearing within some of the local ISPs there back in the United States rather than here in the connection from Germany. So just a little heads up, keep testing if you lose your connection and coming back to us, and we'll be here to broadcast the entire time. If we lose our connection, we'll bring it back online as quickly as we can. Usually that's a matter of a second or two. Farmer behind the net. Over to Daschke. Daschke dumping it out. Neutral ice. Crone chasing. Grabs the puck. Knocks it deep. Tufte battles up tight against the boards. There's an elbow delivered, but not called. Kierstead. Here comes Crone. Tries to get through. Broken up in traffic by the Czechs. Czechs pick it up. Back to neutral ice. A little bit of an odd man rush there, but not much of a threat. You can see as you look at our wonderful picture there, the beautiful bright sunshiny sky we have here in Crimmitschau, and a shot save. Edquist picks it up. 4:48 left in the first period action. All right, and back underway. Rossini battling against the boards. And there's going to be a holding penalty. So the U.S. is going to be going shorthanded. Looks like Rossini was holding things a little close there. So at 4:36 left in the first period, U.S. will have a 2-minute opportunity for their penalty kill team. Manson with the draw, picked up and won by the Czechs. Czechs up top, shoot, and Edquist gets his pad on it, makes his way through traffic all the way to the goalie for the U.S., but able to stop at 1:47 left in first period action. All right, and Bellows gets tossed. Nierum going to be stepping in to cover that. Won by Nierum, passed back. Peak tries to knock it out, but it's picked off at the up high. Czechs get control. Here they come, over across, tries to get deep. Swing and a miss. Nierum takes it all the way down. So the Czechs try to reset up again. We've got 1:24 left in the power play. Bellows applies a little forecheck, pulls the puck away, breaks up the action. Some nice pressure there by Bellows. Czechs dump it deep in, picked up by Peak. Peak looks and dumps it all the way down again. Nierum and Bellows putting a lot of pressure on the Czech team, keeping it tight in the zone, burning off some of this clock. 52 seconds left in the power play. Czechs dump it deep. Chased by Kiersted. Kiersted battling in the corner, tries to bring it up top. The Czechs can't hold on to it, and they end up setting up again with 35 seconds left on the power play. Farmer picks it up, and Gerlach tries to haul it deep into the zone. Chases the Czechs, applies the pressure. 12 seconds left. Here comes Senden. Czechs bring it deep into the zone for the U.S., into the U.S. zone, and I believe we've got another penalty coming here. A cross-check is going to be called. So with that, the U.S. was nearly out of the game, or excuse me, out of the power play with 5 seconds left on the penalty to Rossini, and we've got Gerlach who's going to be called for that cross-checking penalty with 2:41 left to play in the first period. So for 5 seconds, 5-on-3 hockey, and then obviously another 2-minute minute 55 power play for the Czechs. Tufte on the draw. Czechs pick it up, try to get a shot off. Not getting enough wood on it, and obviously ends up behind the net. Czechs setting up 5-on-4 hockey. Tufte tries to knock it all the way around, getting hung up. It's back up top for the Czechs. 1:30 left on the power play to Gerlach. Czechs holding on, but U.S. doing a nice job of setting and holding some of the sight lines. Nice block away there by Edquist. The U.S. knocks it deep, changes lines. Here comes Waite and Yamamoto, along with, looks like, Farmer and Kierstead for the remaining 53 seconds of the power play for the Czechs. It's the penalty kill for the U.S. Keeping the Czechs from getting into the U.S. zone. They try to set back up again. Yamamoto chasing. Here comes Waite. And there's going to be a tripping call there on Waite. So the U.S. again getting called for another penalty with 29 seconds left on the penalty to Gerlach. We've got a tough string here of some breakdowns for the U.S. that obviously are leading into a series of power plays for the Czechs. Fortunately, the penalty kill action has been pretty strong. It's been keeping us out of getting in trouble on the goals for the Czechs, but at the end of the day, they're going to want to tighten this one down at the period break. Draw one by Bellows. Farmer tries to knock it out of the zone, not able to do so. Picked up by the Czechs. Czechs trying to set up. Take a shot. Blocked, tipped away by Farmer. 10 seconds left on the penalty to Gerlach. Another shot by the Czechs. Wide. 4 seconds left. And that'll be the end of the penalty to Gerlach. Here comes Gerlach and Bellows. Bellows tries to get it over to Gerlach. And nearly a shorthanded goal there by Gerlach. Gerlach looking again for Bellows. Bellows sitting tight in the zone there and not able to hold on to it. Right now the U.S. just melting away some time on the clock as it's 5-on-4 hockey for the next minute 7. And here come the Czechs. Stick knocked away, and that's going to be the end of first period action. So with 52 seconds left on the power play for the Czechs to wait, still come back in the second period in the box. 0-0 USA versus Czech Republic in an awesome competition. Edquist obviously getting recognized by his teammates for a nice strong performance, keeping things tight in the first period. And I'm sure there'll be a few conversations they'll be talking about here in the locker room. We'll hear about that in just a few minutes as the coaching staff will obviously be spending some time with us. We'll get their feedback and thoughts on the first period play. In the meantime, we'll give you a little bit of our perspective on things, obviously. Not that you want to hear it. All right, so what we're going to do here is we will have the coaching staff, we just got word from them, they're going to come up here right before the second period action. So we're going to take a break here ourselves, put up the USA hockey screen, and you're going to see, obviously, as that ticks away, you'll be able to see that we are still online, and when we come back, we will flip in and have our coaching staff talk to us a little bit about what's coming up and what they're seeing in terms of challenges and opportunities. So with that, we'll switch over and we'll be right back. "25 seconds left until we get underway. First period action. Tight battle here between Czechoslovakia and the United States. As we look to get underway, we've got Gerlach going to be taking the draw. Senden on the far side, Farmer on the right. U.S. having 52 seconds of shorthanded activity here in the first part of the second period. Sending gets a stick on it, knocks it deep back into the Czech zone. And the Czechs circle back to set up again. At neutral ice, dumping it into the zone. Rossini picks it up on the far side. Oh, and we've got a check. Rossini going to be going to the box here. We'll wait for the call. It's going to be checking from behind, or if it's going to be a cross check. Haven't gotten the signal yet. So again, going to be a challenge. The U.S. struggling with penalties over the course of the past few minutes here. So 13 seconds of 5-on-3, and then another minute 47 of shorthanded activity for the U.S. Bellows, here's the call. So as you heard, 2 minutes for boarding. Minute 30 left on the power play. Back to 5-on-4 hockey for the U.S. Spending a lot of time on the penalty kill right now. Sending on the draw, the Czechs pick it up, dump it into the U.S. zone. Peak with the chase into the corner. Wins the battle. Kierstead, Peak looking to get it out of the zone. Stopped up short by the Czechs, dumped back into the zone. Kierstead again, this time gets it clear out of the zone. The Czechs regroup back at the blue line and bring it back into the U.S. zone. Shot saved by Edquist. That one got away from him, but was knocked away just outside the goal. So the U.S. getting away with one there. 45 seconds left on the power play for the Czechs. Back into the zone again for the Czechs. Peak gets a stick on it, brings it around up high to the Czechs. Dump deep along the near side here. Back up top. Shot by the Czechs, and that's a goal. The first goal of the game. A power play goal for Czechoslovakia. And the U.S. suffering from a series of penalties, ultimately given one up there. It's 17:42 left in the second period. Rossini will be headed back to the bench. And the U.S. will need to pick up the action here. 1-0 lead for Czechoslovakia. And you heard the call there. The headline, Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic 1, United States 0. So 17:04 in second period action. U.S. needing to stay out of the box as we go forward here. Here's Waite on the draw. Crone got an equipment breakdown, looks like. He's trying to get reset, and here we go. U.S. wins the draw, dumps it up to Peak. Peak to Crone. Picked off by the Czechs. Back to neutral ice. Shot. Blocked by Peak. Over to Bellows. Bellows tries to get it across over to Waite, but again picked off by the Czechs. Brought back into the U.S. zone. So we've got an elbow coming for Bellows. Two minutes for elbowing, 16:38 left in the second period. So the U.S. once again going shorthanded. The Czech Republic scoring on that last opportunity. Here comes Gerlach on the draw. The Czechs up high. Shot. Saved by Edquist. Game getting a little chippy there. Farmer tries to help folks understand that he's hoping that we'll stay out of our goal. And it's going to get a little crazy, I think. Minute 54 left in the power play. Gerlach, Senden, Rossini, Farmer, Edquist. And that puck out of play there. So reset with a minute 49. Gerlach on the draw, wins it, pulls it back to Farmer. Farmer tries to get it all the way out, and he does. Knocks it deep into the Czech zone. Gerlach putting some nice pressure on. Here comes Senden, going to tie it down behind the net. Tries to center the pass, but that's passed out to the Czech Republic, and here they come into the zone. Senden chasing, gets a stick on it again, up to Gerlach. Gerlach, again, dumps it deep into the Czech zone. This team going to be working on the penalty kill, making sure that they play this one out. Minute 14 left in the penalty kill. Czechs bring it into the U.S. zone. Kierlin gets a stick, tries to get it out. Czechs pick it off. Passed along the far side, looking for a player. Not able to drop it down. Shot blocked by Senden. Senden knocks it deep out of the U.S. zone, and we'll do a line change. Here comes Yamamoto, Nierum, Peak, and Kierstead. 38 seconds left on the power penalty kill as Bellows is in the box for an elbowing penalty. Pass across by the Czechs. Shot high. No threat to Edquist. He lets it go. Czechs back up again. They look to reload here and try to get a shot off. Peak puts his stick on it, breaks it up. Battle tight here with Yamamoto. Farmer again gets a stick on it and knocks it deep again with 7 seconds left to play on the penalty kill. So it looks like the United States is going to get out of this one without a goal on this penalty kill, and we're back at 5-on-5 hockey. Bellows back on the ice, tries to get it out of the zone, not able to clear it. Dashke battling. Nierum knocks one of the Czech Republic players over and able to get his stick on it, drops it to Farmer. Farmer up to Bellows. Bellows at center ice, over to Nierum, and tipped out of the zone again, so the U.S. will be resetting here. 14 minutes of action left in second period. 1-0 Czech Republic right now. Madsen tries to get a shot in there. The goalie from the Czech Republic steps out, gloves it, and brings us to stoppage of action, 13:58. Madsen on the draw. 5-on-5 for a change. Nice shot in by Dashke. clips along the near side there. And out of the zone. Shot by the Czechs. Edquist nearly lost it and just reaches out with a tremendous pad save. Fantastic. U.S. grabs hold of that puck, and here comes Southern. Excuse me, Southers. Pronounced that wrong. Southers chasing along the near side. Matson brings it out high. Gettinger takes a shot, brings it back in. Southers again battling, and the Czech Republic grabs the puck. Rossini along the far side. McInnes. Up to Southers. Back to Rossini. Here comes Kopeka, and now McInnes. McInnes over to Tufte. Tufte tries to get a shot off, picked off by the Czechs. Icing waved off there. So here comes Rossini battling. Looking for a little bit of a Malachi crunch there for the Czech Republic player. McInnes battling in the corner, brings it out top. Czech Republic's grab it deep in their end. They try to clear as the U.S. puts pressure on. Here comes Tufte. Tufte not able to get a stick on it. Czechs pull it behind the net. 12 minutes left in the second period action. Icing. So that will be brought back outside the zone. Excuse me, offsides instead of icing. Bellows on the draw over to Krohn, and Krohn knocks it in. The Czechs get their sticks on it, bring it out of the zone. And with an odd man rush here, Peak looking to keep things tight. They try to pass a centering pass. Shot saved by Edquist. Picked up and brought back to center ice. Bellows knocks one of the players over from the Czech Republic. Here comes Krohn. Bellows getting back on side. And the puck ending up in the hands of the Czech goalie with 11:28 left to play in the second period. Gerlach on the draw. Czechs pick it up. Czechs bringing it into the U.S. zone. Almost had the opportunity to send it across, but stopped by some evasive action there. Here comes Yamamoto, yesterday's player of the game. Tries to bring it into the zone. Czechs pick it up and knock it across. Whoa. And for the record, the ice is slippery. So that icing call going to bring it back there. 11:03 left in second period action. And they toss Yamamoto. And Senden steps up for the draw here. U.S. wins the draw. Shot by Gerlach. Saved by the Czech goalie. And he was definitely working for that one. Nice play there by that line. Back underway. U.S. wins the draw, pulls it out high to McInnes. McInnes to Yamamoto. Shot by Gerlach. Goes a little bit wide. Tries to get it back out to Senden. Senden battles, but traffic's thick. Here comes Senden again. Tries to center it. Again blocked by the Czechs. Doing a nice job of back checking there. McInnes tries to grab the puck. Knocked away by the Czechs. Some scrambling there on both teams' part. Puck drop deep into the zone. Here comes Rossini. Rossini back over to McInnes. McInnes up to Yamamoto. Brings it into the zone. Tries to get a shot away. Not enough wood to go. Here comes a shot by Yamamoto. Not able to get it off. Gerlach grabs it. Again, some excellent back checking on the part of the Czech Republic is keeping us out of the play. Shot, and that goes out of play. So with that, we'll do a line change with 9:55 left in second period action. Madsen on the draw. U.S. wins it, but the Czechs pick it off. They bring it back out to neutral ice. Puck drop deep into the zone. .937 left to play in second period. Madsen on the draw. Czechs dump it into the zone. Edquist picks it up. Peak picks it up from there. Kiersted comes out. Here comes Southers. Again, knocked away by the Czechs, and that'll be icing again. So 1-0, the Czechs leading the United States after a series of penalties, which caused the U.S. to, I think, lose a little momentum over the end of the first period and the beginning of the second period, ultimately leading to a goal on the Czech side of things. So we've got some work to do as we look to finish up here. I think they'd at least like to go into the locker room break here with at least a tie, if not a lead, before they go in, heading into that third period. This team getting a chance last night to really see some Crimmitschau hospitality as they were hosted here for a German professional game. And this place was rocking. Back underway here with the draw. Tufte picks it up. Battles behind the net. The Czechs pull it out. Clearing the zone, picked up by Tufte. Over to Kopeka. Here comes Daschke, trying to cycle around, back up top to Kopeka. Kopeka across to Farmer. Farmer trying to get it in, knocked away by the Czechs. And here come the Czechs trying to catch it before it gets an icing call, and it does get waved off. Another referee on the ice. Here comes the U.S. 8:22 left to play in the second period. Czechs pick it up behind the net. Farmer knocks it away. Here comes Nierum. Nierum out to Kopeka. Again picked up by the Czechs. Tried to hold it tight there, but not able to do so. Brings it back into the zone. Over to Bellows. Bellows grabs onto it, passes it down to Crone. Crone looking. Tries to center it. Shot nearly there by Kopeka. Lots of traffic. And things waved off. Game getting quite physical there, right in front of the net. And it looks like we're going to have a cross-check penalty. So the U.S. getting an opportunity here in the second period with a cross-check. Lots of physical activity as things heated up there right in front of the net. The U.S. nearly knocked it in. It was about to go over the top of the Czech goalie. It just could not close it out there. So hopefully we can get the chance here. We've got Bellows out there to take the draw. Crone on the left side, near him on the right. Farmer and Rossini in the back. Bellows wins the draw, knocks it back to Farmer, over to Rossini. Rossini looking, back to Farmer. Farmer brings it down low. Bellows with the puck. Cycles around. Shot. Knocked away. Saved by the U.S. Bellows with the puck again. Down deep to Crone. Bellows with a shot. Again, knocked away by the goalie on the Czech Republic side of things. Minute 30 left to play. Shot by Rossini. It goes wide. Czech Republic trying to get it out of the zone right now, and U.S. doing a decent job of holding it tight. Farmer, Nearham, and Crone battling. Farmer ends up with the puck. Cycles back around, looks for a player. Brings it down to Crone. Crone up high, brings it across. Up to Bellows. Bellows with a shot blocked by the Czechs. Again picked up by Farmer. 1 minute left to play in the power play. Crone, Bellows to Crone. Shot. Not able to convert. Again, this goalie for the Czech Republic is playing extremely well. Here's another shot by Bellows, and then was not able to convert. Farmer looks, Bellows looks. Over to Gerlach, Kierstead. And that zone cleared. 16 seconds left to play on the power play for the U.S. U.S. passes it forward. Here comes Yamamoto. Again, Czech Republic clears it. 6 seconds left, and I think this Czech Republic team had just killed off an important penalty for the U.S. Here comes Yamamoto, 5-on-5 hockey. Czechs keep it out of the zone, send it along the far side, battles for the puck. Tying things up. Here comes Yamamoto. Drops it back to Kierstead. Kierstead over to Peak. Peak dumps it into the zone, Sendin chases. Takes a hit. Up top, U.S. tries to hold it in, not able to do so. Peak brings it back over to Kierstead. Kierstead up to Sendin. Sendin back to Peak. The U.S. dumps it into the zone. Yamamoto on the putting pressure on here, trying to capitalize. Here comes Sendin with a shot. Save! So with 4:50 left to play in the second period, the Czech Republic leading the United States 1-0. Back underway with 4:49. Madsen working the far side. Knocks it across to Gettinger. Gettinger up to McInnes. McInnes down deep to Southers. Again, Madsen on this close side. Puck's held tight. And the Czechs pick it up and bring it into the U.S. zone. Dashke stops that action, passes it over to McInnes. McInnes tries to kick it away. They get it up to Southers. Southers across, but it's definitely out of the zone. Here comes Gettinger. Back up to Madsen. Madsen knocks it into the zone. Chased by Gettinger. As the U.S. works a line change there, Gettinger and Madsen battling to keep things into the Czech zone. Shot nearly works its way in there, but goes wide down to the Czech zone, and that's going to be an icing call, bringing it back to the U.S. zone. Edquist doing a nice job. He's got quite a few saves today. The U.S. pulls the puck away here. Farmer looking to set up behind the net. Breaks it out over to Rossini. Rossini out to Tufte. Tufte with a shot. And picked off by the Czech goalie. 2:58 left to play in second period action. Weight on the draw there. Farmer knocks it down deep. Bellows looks to try to get it over to Krohn, picked off by the Czechs. Farmer tries to keep it in, and here we have the Czechs moving their way in. Nearly an odd man rush there for the U.S. For the Czechs against the U.S., I should say. Here comes Waite. Waite up to Bellows. Bellows able to get a skate on it and keep it in. Knocked out of the zone. Rossini knocks it back in, and Bellows and Waite tag up and bring themselves back in. 2:17 left in this period. U.S. really looking to get a goal on the board here before the period. See if they can tie things up. Coaches on the Czech Republic side of things are looking for a penalty there as Bellows delivers a punishing blow along the bench there, but nothing delivered on that front. So as you can see before, getting to be a physical game, and looks like having a little conversation about that on with the team players right now. More conversation there on the part of the team, coaches, and the referees having the dialogue. I think they're looking for things to kind of square up a little bit in terms of calls, but it's definitely going to be one of those physical games here for the rest of the way. And I think one of the things the U.S. is going to have to do is make sure they stay out of the box and obviously start putting things in the net. So with 1:59 left to play, we get back underway. Gerlach with the draw. Yamamoto on the far side tries to get a stick on it. Czechs pull it out, and here come the Czechs. Kept out of the zone by Kierstead. Senden gets a stick on it, tries to bring it in the zone, not able to do so. Here comes, oh, nice shot for Gerlach. Save. And the U.S. starting to deliver not only some shots, but also delivering some checks. Minute 14 left to play in this period. Kierstead with the puck. Looks to try to get it over up to Gerlach. Picked off by the Czechs, so here comes Kierstead around the deep side. Looks to center it. Tries to stuff it, send him with the shot. That shot high. And a hard check along the boards. Here come the Czechs, knocked away by Kierstead. Over to Yamamoto. Senden tries to get it, tries to center it, not able to get it there. Here comes another shot by Kierstead. And there's an opportunity for Gerlach. And there's going to be a penalty. A cross check. The U.S. starting to catch the Czech team in their own zone, a little behind, and as a result, the Czechs leaning on a little more physical play. In that case, that's going to put them in the box. So 2 minutes, 2-minute penalty there for cross-checking. 34 seconds left in the period, which is going to give the U.S. an opportunity to start the third period if they're not able to convert in the last 34 seconds here. Bellows with the puck. 21 seconds. Up to Farmer. Farmer looks for a shot. Nobody there. Over to Bellows. Bellows looks. Nobody there. Crone tries to get it down deep to near him. Broken up in traffic. Rossini comes across. Brings it up to Bellows. Bellows with a shot. Save. And the whistle blows, but the puck was never dead, and the period ends. So 1-0, Czech Republic leads the United States. We'll be starting the third period with 1:27 of power play. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of energetic conversation going in on this period break for both teams. So with that, we will put ourselves on standby here for the next about 15 minutes. Stay with us here as we've got incredible action live from Crimmitschau, Germany, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. We're pleased to have everybody here. We've got a tremendous listening audience giving us feedback on the game, and we're trying to bring the play-by-play to you here as we see two of the best teams in the world have the shot at each other. All right, so Bellows wins the draw. The U.S. picks it up, and Farmer looks to bring it into the zone for the U.S. Loses control. The Czechs pick it up, knock it deep into the U.S. zone. 9 left on the power play for the U.S. Here comes Crone. Crone around the backside. Brings it up high to Farmer. Farmer with a shot blocked by the Czechs. Czechs knock it out of the zone. Edquist stops it. Rossini picks it up. Passes it up to Bellows. Bellows back into the zone. Around deep. Looks to center. Nobody there. Up top to Rossini. Rossini's over back to Bellows. Tries to get it down to Waite. Not able to do so. Out of the zone. Back to neutral ice. 22 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Czechs. The U.S. needing to really capitalize on this opportunity. As we said at the end of the second period, getting more physical, and traffic right in front of the nets is starting to be a very competitive set of activities. So Edquist steps out, knocks it in. Here comes Senden. Senden to Yamamoto. Yamamoto with a shot. Traffic. Picked up by Peak. Tries to get it in. Senden with a blow deep in the zone. Looks to center. Blocked. Again, Senden battling along the far side. Gets pinned down in traffic. Yamamoto grabs the puck. Deep to Gerlach. And here come the Czechs back to the neutral ice. 5-on-5 hockey. The Czechs get a shot away. That one goes high. So the U.S. again not able to capitalize on a penalty kill. Kierstead down deep, tries to get it in. Lose control right before the net. 17:49 left in third period action. Kopeka, center ice. Stick handling, passes it back over. Daschke takes a shot wide. Back up to McInnes. McInnes down to Yamamoto. Shot saved by the Czechs at 17:22 left in third period action. All right, a line change for the United States. Tufte on the draw. The Czechs win it. U.S. putting the pressure on. Here comes Nierum. Kopeka stops it, gets a shot. Stopped in traffic. Tufte up close here. Kopeka knocked back in by Daschke. Battle with Nierum. Picked up by Tufte. Tufte cycles it in back to Kopeka. Down to Nierum, and Nierum knocks it up, and the puck is out of play. 16:49 left in third period action. 1-0 lead, Czechoslovakia versus the United States. Matson on the draw, wins it. Gettinger knocks it into the zone. Here comes Southers. Gettinger pins one of the Czech players down. Both very physical teams. Matson wins it out, pulls it out. Up high to Farmer. Farmer back to Matson. Down to Gettinger. Gettinger trying to center it back. Czechs get a stick on it, knock it deep into the zone. Edquist controls. Brings it out to Southers. And Farmer gets a stick on it. Farmer up to Gettinger. Gettinger over to Rossini. Rossini at center ice. Drops it over to Southers. Southers shot blocked. And an opportunity there for Manson. Not able to convert. Lots of traffic. Southers behind the net looking for a chance. Shoot, save. And a lot of physical activity right in front of the net there. $15:39 left in the third period. Waite on the draw for the United States. Pulls it out, brings it top to Peak. That tipped away and again out of play. Bellows, Waite, and Crone, backed up by Peak and Kierstead. Peak tries to hold it tight, not able to get enough lumber on it. The Czechs pull it away. Waite chases, dumps, picked off by the Czechs again. And the U.S. struggling to hold on right now after a series of difficult moments there. There's Kierstead, picked up again by the Czechs. And there's going to be a hooking penalty called. So Kierstead headed to the box for 2 minutes at 15:07. Puts the U.S. back on a penalty kill. Gerlach, Senden, Farmer, and Dashke out there on this very, very important penalty kill for the United States. Senden tries to get a block there along the far side, knock it out of the zone. And Czech Republic tries to set back up again. Bringing it into the zone. Shot saved by Edquist. Rossini letting people know that they should be staying away from Edquist. And a line change here for the U.S. Minute 18 left on the power play for the Czechs. So with 14:24 left in this period, we've got the opportunity here to talk to Mike, one of the coaches here with the staff, and love to hear a little bit about how things are going with the team and what your thoughts are in the first 2 periods of play.
Hi, this is Mike Bonish. I'm the team leader. The game today, it started out pretty slow for us, I thought. I think we picked up a couple of unnecessary penalties at the beginning and got out of the first period. I don't know how it was still 0-0. I thought the Czechs really were taking it to us pretty good. I thought the second period, though, after the Czech did finally score on a power play goal. Oh, here we go here. You know what? I was hoping they were going to put their whistles away for this period, but looks like the last 2 calls have been against us, so they're not. But anyways, I thought that we...
So Bello's going to be going away for 2 minutes themselves. The U.S. is going to be on a 5-on-3 shorthanded situation for the next 35 seconds.
I think he picked up an extra 10 with the 2.
So a 10-2. All right, well, that'll obviously make things a little more challenging for the U.S. as we head into the tail of this game. Anyway, you were saying about the penalties and your thoughts.
Yeah, I just thought that, there were some that were definitely legitimate, but that a couple of them were questionable. And I think at an international competition like this, I think, the old saying, let the boys play, and I thought we got through that stuff. But anyways, we still got to make our chances. We had a ton of chances in the second period. We've got to cash in on those chances, and we can't blame the officials or the Czech guys not for doing that. But overall, we're playing pretty hard, and it's been a great experience. I think the boys are bonding together. It's tough to put this team together, I think, and in 1 week's time with 2 practices in Washington and then coming over here to play is a difficult task. But I can tell you firsthand, I've watched all the practices. I can't say enough for the job that Kerry Eads has done with Clark Donatelli and Bob Mancini. Well, Bob was with us. They did a terrific job of getting these guys prepared, and it is what it is. I think all of the coaches would love to have this team together for longer than a 2-week period, but hey, that's what it is. We know what we're getting into when we sign up for this stuff, so that's what it is.
For sure. Minute 6 left on the penalty kill here for the U.S. So it's going to be a little bit shy for a little bit longer. Hopefully we'll be able to kill it out here. As you look at the game today now at the Czechs, how long has the Czech team been together compared to our team? As you're talking about, the amount of time that we've spent together as opposed to the Czech team. Yeah,
that's a great question. That quite frankly, I don't know. Kenny Roush would be a better person to ask that question to. I don't know the answer to that.
And that puck knocked out of play. 12:20 left in third period action. 1-0, 38 seconds left on the penalty kill. As we set back up again here, Krohn going to take the draw for the U.S. And the Czechs win the draw. Up top, look for the sight lines. Pass it around. A shot saved by Edquist. knocked away. The U.S. doing an excellent job thus far in this third period, putting the pressure on. What are your thoughts on the penalties themselves? Have they been pretty even, or do you think, from your perspective, are they getting away with a little bit?
Yeah, I think the penalties are going both ways. We did take some dumb ones, but you're hoping that the guys can maintain their composure and not take dumb penalties. Because I know that Kerry wants to play everybody, but you start taking penalties, guys start missing shifts, and it's tough to come halfway across the world and gets your ice time shortened because your teammate wasn't doing his job. Oh, we just missed a great opportunity there.
Excellent back and forth there between Senden and Crone. Crone grabs the puck, knocks it back in deep. Czechs pick it up behind the net, try to set back up again. Up top, stopped, kept into the zone by Kiersted, but the Czechs pick it off themselves and bring it back into the U.S. zone. Farmer stops them from continuing on. Got a shot wide. U.S. trying to have him clear the zone. Not able to do so. Sending gets a stick on the puck, knocks it deep, and that's going to be icing. So how about the times in the evening and that kind of thing? I see your pictures online. Looks like you guys are having a tremendous time.
We're having a great time. Everybody's keeping their heads together. We're doing some activities with them. We had a great day in Dresden the other day. A lot of historical sites. We went into 2 absolutely magnificent churches. And it was just a great time. And, we're trying to do more than just the hockey end of it. And I think that's really, really important. My own experience is taking clubs away, never to a tournament of this magnitude, obviously, but you really got to keep the kids occupied and give them something to do besides the hockey stuff. I think our staff has done a really great job on that part of it. Can't be hockey 24/7.
Fantastic. Well, we certainly appreciate what you guys have done.
And I want to thank you, too, for the job that you have done here, because you saved me from doing this broadcast off of my iPad, which I was struggling mightily through in the first exhibition game against Germany. So I can't thank you enough, Mr. Senden, for getting over here and getting all your equipment up here with your sidekick up here. I think you guys have done a great job for you. Hopefully somebody at USA Hockey is listening to us, and we can put you on the staff there, and we can start broadcasting some games for these guys.
Fantastic. Well, Fred and I obviously love the opportunity, and, hell, I'd just be happy with a hat.
Let me see if I can work on that. Oh, there's another great stop by Edquist. He's playing out of his mind today. All right, I got to get back to work on the other side before my boss, Mr. Roche, fires me. Thanks a lot for the time.
Thanks, Coach. Take care. Good luck in the rest of the game.
Thanks.
All right. There it is. You heard from Mike Bonish. Mike.
That's my cue. See ya, buddy.
As the Hit the Road Jack music comes on, he's headed off into the distance, down to the bench himself. All right, 10 minutes left. 1-0 Czechoslovakia over the United States so far. And you heard it from Mike directly. Penalties have been a factor in the game, but obviously the kids got to get down and play the game as well and put it behind the goalie of the Czech team, who has been fantastic throughout the course of the day. So work to be done at 9:48 left. Gerlach on the draw, wins it, passes it back to Kiersted. Kiersted up, tries to get it out of the zone, not able to do so, gets it up to Senden. Senden at center ice, dumps it deep into the zone. Yamamoto chases. Senden gets a stick on it, tries to center it, blocked by the Czechs. Yamamoto battling, grabs the puck. Over to Gerlach. Gerlach shot high. Peak picks it up. Brings it back in. Gerlach cycles it back to Yamamoto. Yamamoto. And again held into the zone. Gerlach chases. Holding it tight, cycling it back. Senden picks it up. And there's going to be an interference call there. So the U.S. going shorthanded again on an interference call to Yamamoto. 9 minutes and 3 seconds left in this game. On the draw, Gerlach. Farmer battling on the close side here, tries to clear the zone. Not able to do so. The Czechs hold it tight. Come back out, bring it up top. Shot wide. Looking for, I think, a tip, some tip action there. Not able to convert. Sendin holding things high. Gerlach stops it, breaks it up for the Czechs. And here comes Gerlach. Gerlach shot to Sendin. Sendin not able to convert. Back over to Gerlach and just not happening for the United States right now. And that line is working extremely hard and just couldn't convert. In the meantime, there'll be a penalty there. You saw it being drawn as Sendin was approaching the net. So 4-on-4 hockey for the next minute 24, and then after that, we'll go on a United States power play. Shot save. Edquist does a tremendous job. Peak picks it up. Over to Kierstead, back to Peak. Peak brings it up. Over to center ice with Krohn. Krohn gets knocked down. Back to Kierstead again. Kierstead back to Peak. Up to Krohn. Over to Nierum. Nierum on the attack. Tries to get it in the short side. Not able to make that happen. Peak with a shot. Caught up in traffic. Up top to Kierstead. Down to Nierum. Looking. Tries to get a one-timer off to Krohn, and Krohn not getting his stick down on it. So here comes Krohn again in the zone. The Czechs pick it up. Back to neutral ice. Met up by Rossini. Rossini picks the puck off. Passes it forward to Sendin. Sendin to Gerlach. Gerlach tries to get a shot saved. I think the Czechs getting away with one right there. The U.S. on a power play now for the next 30 seconds. And we've got Farmer, Sendin, Rossini, Yamamoto, and Gerlach out there. And here comes Yamamoto with a shot save. Picked off by Sendin. Sendin gets bounced against the wall. Gerlach shot! And that goes high and out of play. 6 seconds left on the power play for the United States. 6:33 left in the period. 1-0 lead Czechoslovakia over the U.S. in third period action. Gerlach on the draw. The Czechs looking for a call there. Obviously, nothing happening. And pass back to Gerlach, not able to keep it down. Yamamoto brings it across. And again, that puck out of play. 5-on-5 hockey right now. Tufte on the draw for the U.S. as Bellows is down right now. Shot wide by the Czechs, no threat. Waite knocked off his skates there. The U.S. looking for a call. Crone trying to chase. Tufte in there in the mix. The Czechs pick it up. Peak. Here comes Waite. And there's going to be a tripping call on the Czechs as Waite goes down. So the U.S. goes on a power play with 5:41 left in the third period. And that is going to be a big penalty for the U.S. to capitalize on. Gerlach on the draw. Gets it up high to Farmer. Farmer with a shot save. 7 seconds into that power play. And here we go again. U.S. back up to Farmer. Gerlach, Farmer. And with a little bit of a mistake there, I think, on the part of Farmer. We get the puck knocked away. And the Czechs start to come in a little bit more as we got 1:29 left on this power play. Stopped by Yamamoto at center ice. U.S. looking to reset. Gerlach back on sides, and here comes Yamamoto. Gerlach, Farmer, and knocked away by the Czechs. Farmer passes it across to Rossini. Rossini up to Crone. He loses control, heads over to the Czechs, and they knock it out of the zone. Peak picks it up. Rossini bringing it into the zone. To Crone, to Yamamoto. Up top to Peak. Peak with a shot, blocked. 40 seconds left in the power play. 4:18 in the period. Here comes Peak again. Around the backside, looking for a player to center it to. Tufte tries to center it across. Blocked and knocked away by the Czechs and out of the zone. Kierstead with the puck. Here comes Peak. U.S. sets up. Crone with the puck. Loses control, knocks it back along. U.S. just not doing a very good job right now of keeping the puck on their stick, and it's costing them in this power play. And that'll be the end of the power play for the U.S. 3:39 left in third period action. 5-on-5 hockey. Czechoslovakia leads 1-0. Here comes McInnes into the zone. Here comes Tufte. Being trailed by a number of Czech players. Czech Republic playing tight defense, and obviously that causing some traffic problems for the U.S. McInnes, the nice play there defensively. Grabs the puck, knocks it out of the zone. Here comes Dashke. Dashke gets a shot, blocked up in traffic again. Here comes McInnes. McInnes tries to get a shot off in traffic, again blocked away. And right now, the U.S. team's struggling to put together an attack. Shot by Yamamoto. That's high, and that goes out of play. 2:25 left in third period action. And I would expect that you're going to see a timeout shortly and a goalie be pulled fairly soon, as this U.S. team is not going to settle. They're going to be battling right down to the wire. Yamamoto on the draw. Czechs pick it up. Senden battling behind the net. Gerlach shot. And nearly converted as they're passing around. Cycles it back. Yamamoto over to Senden. Senden with the puck. And there's going to be a penalty. So the Czech Republic is going to be sending another player to the box, and the U.S. is going to get another power play in the last 2 minutes here of third period action. 2:06 left in the game. 1-0. And there's the timeout for the United States. All right, so there's the end of the power play, or of the timeout. So the U.S. putting this line back out here again. Yamamoto, Gerlach, Senden, Farmer, Rossini. And my guess is you're going to see a sixth attacker only late in the game because they're going to want to keep the power play as long as they can. All right. The Czechs get a stick on it, knock it all the way down. So initially, the U.S. sets up for a chase. Here comes Rossini. Rossini over to Yamamoto. Yamamoto brings it into the zone. Farmer picks it up, looks for a centering pass. Nobody there. Up top to Rossini. Rossini knocks it in deep. Yamamoto over to Gerlach. Goalie is out. So we are now have the sixth man on for the United States. Yamamoto with control of the puck. Farmer battling open net right now. And here comes Rossini. A minute left to play here in this power play. Here comes Crone. Crone dumps it off to Yamamoto, back to Crone. Crone with a shot, saved. Farmer dumps it in deep to Crone. Crone over to Senden. Senden looks at take it up high, peek. Back down to Senden. Senden looks, peek with a shot, save, and knocked away by the Czechs. 39 seconds left in third period action. 29 seconds left on the power play. Empty net for the United States. Here comes Yamamoto. Yamamoto across to Crone. Crone with a shot, save! 24 seconds left in this third period final action. So a heck of an effort there by the U.S. But the Czech goalie is just playing out of his mind this afternoon here in Crimmitschau. U.S. lines up again. Crone on the draw. Gerlach near him. Yamamoto. Yamamoto with the puck right now. Loses control. And there is a goal. A goal shorthanded for the Czech Republic. And that is going to make it extraordinarily difficult for the U.S. Losing control of the puck. And player from the Czech Republic just happens to get a stick on it, knocks it in, nearly misses the net, but it pipes it and brings it back in. So a tough situation for the U.S. and looking like the Czech Republic will be taking a victory home here in the remainder of this game. Timeout right now, Czech Republic, with 11 seconds left in the power play. All right, 17 seconds left in the game. Face off at center ice. Tufte. And the Czechs knock it deep into the zone. 12 seconds left. 4 seconds left in the power play. Brought up high to Nierum. Nierum brings it into the Czech zone, loses control. Czechs pick it up, knock it out of the zone. And that is the end of the game here as the Czech Republic knocks off the United States. Both teams undefeated coming into this game. And the U.S. picks up their first loss of the series here in the U17 Five Nations tournament here in Crimmitschau, Germany. So an awesome game for the Czech team. Hats off to them, and certainly a great effort on the part of the U.S. Penalties obviously a factor in the game, but at the end of the day, you've got to have more offense than a zero in order for you to win, so we couldn't put it in the net either. Stick around right now. We've got player of the game for both teams coming up as they look to set up the red carpet and announce the names. It'll take us just a moment because they'll be announcing it in both German and in English. So as the announcements come out, we'll certainly make sure that we announce who has won the awards. So with this tournament being over multiple days here, each of the teams are cycling through kind of a round robin and playing each other. And this day happens to be the last game for the Czech Republic. The U.S. didn't play on Thursday. So with that, them being undefeated coming into this game, they will be getting the trophy and winning the tournament as well. So you'll see that announcement and presentation here as well. So, player of the game for the U.S., number 19, Max Gerlach. An incredible effort on his part throughout the course of the game. You saw him battling numerous times. He was out there at the end for nearly the entire time, trying to score that first goal for the U.S. And the goalie for the Czech Republic picking up the player of the game for that team, and you obviously saw his performance today. Tremendous effort, keeping the United States at bay.
With the final score of this game, the trophy goes to the Czech Republic.
And the trophy presentation to the captain of the Czech Republic, and accepting on the part of the Czech Republic. And a big celebration, obviously, for them. Well-deserved. played very hard, an exceptional effort on their part. And the U.S. certainly wishing it would have been them at center ice, but obviously they did not pull it off there at the end as they go into shaking hands. So with that, we will conclude our broadcast for this afternoon and this morning. We do appreciate your viewership and your feedback. We will be back here tomorrow as the United States play again. So until then, we will sign off. Have a great morning, great afternoon. Bye-bye.